here's what's going to be classic when the mobile homers finally get their hands on Carl Martin. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, like I've said before, Carl Martin's a slick character, and he will figure out a way to win this thing, maybe.
Action's right around the corner. Let's go to the ring right now.
The following is a three-way dance for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship. Introducing the first challengers, Sucio, the Kamikaze Kid, Totally Awesome.
When you think of two young men that are willing to put their careers on the line every night, their body, their well-being, their health on the line every night, you are looking at the two that are on the top of my list.
Well, I don't mean to call them young men. They're my same age, and they're pretty cool, man. The OVW faithful, I haven't seen them latch on to a tag team in recent memory quite like they have to Totally Awesome, and that's for the same reasons you just talked about, Dino, because they put their bodies, their careers on the line each and every week.
And when you think of arrogance, you think of being self-involved, these are the two men that you think about, Maverick, JD Maverick, and the Omega Man, Pat Buck.
I've listened to you two slurp Totally Awesome enough. This is the team right here that impresses me. This right here is what tag team wrestling is about. These two young men, let's hear what you got to say about them.
Well,
Maybe they're leaving. Well, we're not that lucky. They've gone over to, it looks like they picked up I thought they picked up a chin. Oh, no,
the second group of challengers, Top Shelf Talent.
They're wolves in sheep's clothing. They're laying and waiting for some reason. Well, Totally Awesome's already out here. We know who's left to come out. We're getting ready to see a Pearl Harbor attack. I'm telling you that right now. It's as obvious as the nose on Bowen's face.
Well, I think if Brewski knew it was coming, he wouldn't care. This guy is a psychopath. Oh, man.
Well, they come out here armed with those big kegs. They got to do something to get the advantage back their way.
Hold on. Whoa.
The chair. What in the world? Oh, Maverick puts the chair across the back of Brewski over the top of the beer cage. So you got the chair injuring the back, and then the rim of the beer cage injuring the ribs in the front. Thank goodness the referees are coming out to try to gain some control of this.
You know, I don't think, obviously this isn't morally correct.
Well,
but you totally awesome and Top Shelf Talent. What Top Shelf Talent has done is it looks like may have taken out the tag team champions from the equation. This was a three-way dance.
And this is before the match even started, so the referees, I don't think, can stop it. It hasn't started.
I'm not sure that it's morally correct to have that drunken Polak being allowed to work out here anyway. He's always liquored up, always breaking the rules, so they're just getting him out of the equation.
Well, it's obvious TST, Top Shelf Talent, figured that Brewski was the biggest wild card in this. Brewski was the one man they had to be the most worried, but now they're rolling Fang in.
Well, they got Fang in, but Brewski was just draped over that keg, and a chair smashed across his back as Pat Buck going for the easy kill.
So you want to tell me that big keg he brings out here each week ain't a potential weapon?
That may have cracked his sternum. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to try to diagnose what happened.
You're also not very good at answering direct questions that I ask you either. I said, you want to tell me that keg is not a potential weapon?
Name one time Brewski's used it as a weapon. One time.
I'm sure it's happened. I don't see all of his matches.
Well, he's using the word potential.
Yeah. Thank you, Dean.
Well, no.
Oh, man!
I knew Dean saw things my way.
I don't see it your way. I'm just seeing what you're doing to spin the words that you're spinning out here, Kenny.
Fang is fighting this matchup, defending those Southern Tag Team titles on a solo effort. Brewski, the big man, has been taken out of the equation, at least for the time being. Fang to the top. Oh, what a mid-air counter by PB.
I knew that diaper-wearing infamil sucker would screw up eventually, and he just did.
And keep in mind, the team that gets the pinfall will become the new OVW Southern Tag Team titles that are presently around the waist of I Got a Brewski and Fang. Totally Awesome would like to be the champions, but I know that they don't necessarily want to win it this way. Top Shelf Talent will do whatever they need to do to get the titles.
Sometimes fortune doesn't always peek its head in at the most moral of ways, and I don't think it would be wise of Totally Awesome to opt out of this challenge. I mean, how often do you get a shot at the Southern Tag title?
Well, it's not that often, as you can attest to around here. A lot of tag teams been wanting an opportunity. A lot of tag teams not quite eligible yet, so you got to work your way up.
Well, a little earlier you saw Susio, Totally Awesome, come in and break the hold that Pat Buck had on Fang. That's the reason. Susio doesn't want Pat Buck to get the pin.
Well,
they want to be the one to get the pin, whoever it may be on.
I, for one, admire their strategy. That you had the drunken Pollock out here. He's basically been carrying the
cradle. Oh, man, Fang almost successfully defending those titles by himself.
Almost. That's horseshoes and hand grenades, and neither one of those are around the ring today.
That running leg into the side of the ribcage of young Fang. I tell you, Fang may give up a lot in size and weight to everybody out here, but Fang does not give up heart and determination to a single darn person in the OVW locker room. I'll tell you that right now.
It's time he realized that he's not in the right profession. The Derby's coming up. Maybe riding one of the horses around the track would be more suitable for him.
Well,
if he's big enough.
I hate to agree with Kenny at times, but I mean, heart, determination, that'll help you survive. It won't always help you win.
You don't want to miss what's coming up next.
OVW is brought to you in part by Custom-Muscle.com, the #1 nutrition site in the world today. All your nutrition needs in one place. Custom-Muscle.com.
I got a Brewski from the equation to eliminate the Milwaukee Madman from this match and greatly up their chances of becoming Southern Tag Champs, as you see those well-placed.
Well, they've got this match well in hand. Let's talk about some other things here. Dean, when do the Olympics fire back up? That's got to be coming soon. Maybe Fang can be one of them.
Oh, look at this. Covers the far on.
See, I think Fang might be more suitable to be one of those little female Chinese Olympians. All the discretion in their age and size. He's about the same size as they were.
Yeah, the old Mega Man with the knee into the gut of Fang. Fang desperately needs to get a respite out here, but they have isolated. TST has isolated Fang. It's been one thing after another, and Fang keeps coming back from the well, but eventually the well's going to run dry.
And I personally don't think there's any guarantee that he's a man anyway. I mean, I've never seen a man that small.
Look how deliberate Pat Buck is with all his offense. There's the tag into Susio.
A blind tag. Susio made it on. Fang the opportunity. Oh, and what a maneuver from Susio, the high flyer.
But here's the scary thing for Fang. He needs to be in this matchup to retain those titles, Dean. As you see, Susio going to the top.
Well, he ain't in it now with no signs of getting back in it, and Susio might be right behind him.
Susio lands
Get it
no
behind.
water in the pool as Pat Buck tags in Maverick. Maverick quickly in, hooks both legs, the Kamikaze Kid in to break the hold as Susio successfully kicks out at the last second. Susio on Maverick, again whipping Susio down and drives that knee into the spine. A second one into a third one into the spine of Susio.
This match, this Southern